Hello, everybody. Welcome to the RFCL Sunshine Bowl, I believe, bowl game. Many people say that it doesn't matter, but I believe it does. That's just my 2 cents. But, anyways, we're already delayed. We should get the interviews going. And that's what we will do. We're going to go to Southern Utah first. Coach Martin, uh, really up and down season, if I say so myself. But how are you feeling coming into tonight, playing against UCA in a bowl game?
We get one more, and not necessarily where we want to be, but really excited. You play a team that we haven't seen this season. Again, there's no reason being upset. We exceeded expectations, I feel like, and have set a standard that we want to build on.
100%, 100%. Well said. And Coach Viking, defense has been pretty up and down, as I just said before with the season. But yeah, defense just up and down. But over these past few weeks in crunch time, the defense has really stepped up to be one of the more elite units in the RFCL. How do you plan on stopping the Central Arkansas Bears coming off their first win against JSU?
I mean, I feel like they're a pretty one-dimensional offense. Um, they have the most success in the air, so we got to stop them there. Um,
Definitely.
and that's really all there is to it.
Yeah, 100%. And Coach Wildman, offense has been pretty. What I would like to say it's been pretty elite. um,
Oh,
Although for the UCO game, it's been pretty underwhelming. How do you plan on what's your method of attack here against this UCA defense?
I believe against UCO, we kind of like thought ourselves out of it. We got away from what we do best. We're known for the team that's going to hurry up and run 70 plays a game, and it we didn't do that. And I think that's what hurt. What's his name? Uh, Barry. My bad. We're just going to come out and have fun and move up and down the field if we can, and go at hyper speed. That's what I like to do. It's what we do best.
Most definitely. And I'll see you guys at halftime for the interviews. Best of luck to you guys.
Appreciate it.
Coach Bucky, Coach Peyton, Coach SoCat, whole squad here tonight, minus DEC, but that's besides the point. Um, Bucky, how are you feeling tonight, coming off your first win?
We're feeling pretty good. We got nothing to lose here. We're gonna have Jake Rogers in here slinging the fucking rock here. He's gonna sling it all over these boys. And my final thoughts are goes.
Well, well said. Um, I don't know why you guys are so straight faced tonight. But
What? I'm fucking smiling right now. What?
You
anyways,
seen this, God? You seen this, God? We're gonna make
I don't think you can
UCA
say that on
great again.
stream.
We're gonna say make UCA great again.
Make you see it great again.
All right, well said. Well said.
Wait, Nismo.
Um,
Also, you're stupid for not putting the link in the promo. I did it for you. Don't worry.
Thanks, Bucky. Although this kind of ruins the immersion, but whatever. Coach
I'm just
Peyton,
letting you know.
OC, not Martell Long. Jake Rogers coming off an absolute monster game. No one knew what his name was beforehand. Most notably, Coach Gage of the ex-head coach of JSU, saying, "Who is Jake Rogers?" And
No,
I
who the
want you to
fuck is
answer that
Jake?
question, Coach Peyton. Who is Jake Rogers?
You see, nobody knew about Jake Rogers, but Jake Rogers was what will be the greatest president ever to be in America ever. The greatest president. I mean, greatest quarterback to be in America. Period.
Truthful statement.
Okay, I don't know what that was about, but all right. Coach Socat, defense absolutely stepped up last week against JSU. How do you plan on continuing that success coming into against a pretty elite Southern Utah offense?
Yeah, I mean, we walked in there last week and or the last game of the season, told the guys, let's not stink today, and we
Yeah,
did not stink.
it's true.
So we're going with the same mindset. Let's not stink today.
Well said. Let's not stink today. That's the motto.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys for halftime, friends.
I have a question for
You
you,
don't stay.
Nismo.
We are
Nismo,
great.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask me a question.
Who the fuck is Jake Rogers? All right, let's go.
It's a good question. All
Yikes.
right. That was a wonderful interview, but little bro said president. Yeah, the debate's going on right now, so it's pretty unfortunate that the RFCL has to compete with the presidential debate right now. But whatever, it is what it is. I don't know how many viewers we got right now, but we got 6 viewers. Hello, all 6 of you. Pleasant of you to join us for the bowl game. As Vlad Turkowicki is going to take it to 30, and he's going to get called back most likely for a clipping penalty. Flag in the flag thrown. First and 10 now for Southern Utah, backed up due to a clipping call. Pretty unfortunate clipping call, if I do say so myself. It was pretty, pretty unfortunate. And by the way, guys, if you guys do not know, this is Coach Nismo, head coach of the Mercer Bears, commentating for you guys tonight. It's been a while since I commentated, so it's all the new people. This is my commentation. All right, it's going to be a handoff to Ty Washington, gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 now for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. They're going to go no hurry up. They're going to go hurry up. Pretty much their identity, essentially. Going hurry up, calling 70 plays a game, as Coach Wildman stated in the interview. That's going to be a mid-screen to Vlad Turkowicki, and he's going to get 5 yards on the reception. 3rd and 3 now for Southern Utah. And hurry up yet again. Staying in this normal Y flex look. It's going to take a hot second to call a play. Interestingly enough. And it's going to be a handoff to Ty Washington. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get the first down. 5-yard carry on the 5-yard carry, and they're going to go no huddle yet again. Staying in this normal 5 flex look. In Southern Utah's bread and butter, essentially, almost all season. Actually, no, they're going to switch to normal Y slot. I guess they like the alignment better. 1st and 10 now for Southern Utah. And it's going to be a handoff to Ty Washington yet again. Gets 8 yards on the carry, stumbles forward. And that's been a pretty theme for the UCA defense, broken tackles. Pretty unfortunate if I do say so myself. Broken tackles are awful. I mean, you can't really stop them. And they're going no huddle yet again. Fun fact, every single time in this game, every single play so far has been a no huddle play. That's going to be a handoff to Ty Washington. He's going to get the first down. Stiff arms his way to 8 yards. First down, Southern Utah moving the chains. And it looks like they're going to no huddle yet again. Their bread and butter, essentially. What works best for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. 1st and 10 now for Southern Utah. Barry McCockiner making some audibles, making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He's going to snap it back to pass, fires, and it's going to be to absolutely nobody. Sammy Daniels credited with the tackle. I'm not really sure why his name popped up there. Actually, it's not Barry McCockiner. It's E.C. Bucky. It is E.C. Bucky, not Barry McCockiner. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is not Barry McCockiner. How could I forget about that? Yeah. Barry McCockiner missing from the Southern Utah field right now. Pretty interesting development, if I do say so myself. As it's going to be a handoff to Ty Washington. He's going to get stopped in the backfield, loses 2 yards on the carry. And Southern Utah is quickly behind the line, quickly behind the chains. 3rd and 12 now for Southern Utah. And that is not what I wanted if I'm Coach Martin, to get stopped like that after an incomplete pass. But yeah, E.C. Bucky, I mean, the future for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds, essentially. He's going to be their 4-year starter. That's what this coaching staff has planned for E.C. Bucky. As it's going to be a play-action pass. Bucky back to pass, and it's almost intercepted. Julian Wilson with the deflection. 4th and 12 now for for Southern Utah. It's gonna be a punt now. It's gonna be punted long. Is it gonna be short? Yes, it will. To the 30 is gonna be. Hal Hunter's gonna return it to 30, 8-yard return. 1st and 10 now for Central Arkansas at the 30. Coming out in their split slot look. Yeah, I don't know why the chat is so dead right now. This is going to be Jake Rogers making some adjustments to the line of scrimmage. Hands it off to Will Smith, and he gets just 1 yard of the carry. 2nd and 9 now for Central Arkansas. And they're going to go no hold yet again, just like Southern Utah did. This might be the longest game of all time. As it's going to be a slip screen to Will Smith. He's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get 6 yards on reception. 3rd and 3 now for Central Arkansas. That split slot look is really nice, I will say so myself. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now for Central Arkansas. The split slot formation looking to be their bread and butter here, as it was for the JSU game last week where they got their first win. Anyway, play action pass. Jake Rogers sails it out of bounds. And that'll make it 4th and 3. A quick stop for the Southern Utah defense. It's going to be a punt long. And Blatcher-Kowicki's going to try to make some moves, but ultimately doesn't get much. 1st and 10 now for Southern Utah. Anywho, 1st and 10 out for Southern Utah. Not Barry McCockiner, man. EC Bucky making some adjustments to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, and it's almost intercepted. King Ghidorah with the deflection. 2nd and 10 now for Southern Utah. And Southern Utah is coming out in shotgun bunch, looks like. A notorious passing formation in the RFCL. We'll see what their move is. EC Bucky looking to be pretty cold right now. And I don't know if passing is the move here, but that's what you got to anticipate if you're coming out in shotgun bunch. As it's going to be a handoff actually mid draw to Ty Washington, gets 2 yards in the rush on the carry. 3rd and 8 now for Southern Utah. SU winning. Sorry, Bucky. I don't know. UCA has some serious momentum. As they're going to get no huddle at the shotgun bunch look, and we'll see what their move is. EC Bucky back to pass. 3rd and 8. Fires it, and it is thrown incomplete. Out of bounds. 4th and 8 now for Southern Utah. Long punt, and it's going to be fair catch, Howell Hunter. 1st and 10 now for Central Arkansas. New drive. Coach Payton looking at the camera very conspicuously. As the Central Arkansas Bears are going to have it on their 25. Back to pass is Jake Rogers. Fires it quickly to Luke Brown, I believe. And he's going to break some tackles. Luke Brown gets 25 yards on the reception, which should have been a 10-yard reception, turns into 25. Drags like 3 men forward. What a play by Luke Brown, and it's going to be a handoff to Will Smith. Loses 2 yards on the carry. 2nd and 12 now for UCA. And if I'm UCA, I'm trying to get this run game going. I'm trying to get this. Because the main thing that got Jake Rogers warm last week was the read options. So I'm thinking of running those read options if I'm Coach Bucky here, as Jake Rogers is making some hot routes. Gonna flap his wings. Back to pass now. Fires quickly to Devin Weingard. Gets 9 yards on the reception, and it is 3rd and 3 now for UCA. Let's hope they can convert here like they couldn't on the last drive. A quick stop for Southern Utah would be amazing here if I'm Coach Martin. Jake Rogers making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage now. Still 3rd and 3. Play action pass. Quickly fires to Luke Brown. 6-yard reception. 1st and 10 now for UCA. Moving the chains. And looks like they're going to go no huddle out of shotgun cluster. It's going to be a slip screen, Jake Rogers, and it's going to be a loss of yards. Will Smith gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, loses 2 yards in the reception. 2nd and 12 now for UCA. Second as well now for UCA. Jake Rogers is back to run, scrambles, and loses 4 yards on the rush. My bad to the chat. That was a pretty bad call. It's been a while since I've commentated, so excuse me for the bad commentation. 3rd and 16 now for UCA. This would be huge if the Bears can convert here. And it would be a huge just momentum setter. Jake Rogers is going to make some hot routes. Flaps his wings. Back to pass now. Looking uncomfortable. And fires it to the corner route. Gets the first down and more. 3rd and 1 yard reception for Tyrion Figura. Jake Rogers 6 for 7 now. An absolutely surgical first quarter performance. Just, Jake Rogers, he was my Heisman vote as a head coach. Just kidding. He was my 3rd place Heisman vote, though. As it's going to be the end of the first quarter here. Just absolutely amazing play here for UCA. And now Jake Rogers playing his mind out, as it's going to be a handoff to Will Smith. He's going to get 5 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 now for UCA. Going to go no huddle on this split backfield look here. Jake Rogers making some hot routes. He's going to be back to pass now. Fires it to the out route, and it is knocked out of the wide receiver's hands. 3rd and 6 now for UCA. Jake Rogers now 6 for 8 on the day. Still just an absolutely amazing performance. He's only missed, one throw? Just, can't really ask for much more if you're Coach Bucky. Really can't. 3rd and 6 now for UCA. Jake Rogers back to pass, quickly fires, and it's incomplete. 4th and 6 now for UCA. And I would just take your 3 here. Yeah, take your 3. With the game, I don't know what was on my screen. but for some reason I thought they almost missed that. That would have been insane if they missed that, but they don't. Now Southern Utah back to return. Vlad Turkowicki carries a man to the 35-yard line, gets 31 yards on the return. And it's going to be Southern Utah coming out in their shotgun look here. Maybe trying to get the run game going with Ty Washington. You got to bear in mind that this is Ty Washington's last ever college game, along with Vlad Turkowicki and Barry McCockiner, but he is not playing right now, as I believe some reports have suggested. As Ty Washington gets a handoff, gets 8 yards on the carry. Anyways, as I was saying, Barry McCockiner opting out for the NFL draft, to prepare for the NFL draft. So he's going to opt out of this bowl game, as reports have indicated. Anyway, EC Bucky, some motion, back to pass now. Fires and it is incomplete. 1 for 6 now on the day. 3rd and 2 for Southern Utah. And here's a pretty rough call here. I don't know what to call here. I mean, your quarterback's not really missing throws left and right. It's going to be what looks to be a QB wrap. But Bucky's going to get nowhere. 4th and 6 now for Southern Utah. And they're going to punt it more than likely. Yeah, that's the best choice here. This offense has just looked absolutely dormant here. Will they make the change back to Barry McCockiner? Actually, I don't think they can. Yeah, he's opted out. Southern Utah absolutely missing Barry McCockiner right now. One of the better Heisman finalists, actually, Barry McCockiner. 1st and 10 now for UCA on their 30-yard line. It's going to be a play-action pass. Jake Rogers throws the out route, and they're going to get the first down. Taryn Fagora with a 13-yard reception. 1st and 10 now for UCA, moving the chains early on the back of Jake Rogers' arm. Seven for 10 on the day. Jake Rogers is, surgical performance so far. Keyword so far. It's going to be a QB wrap, it looks like. Jake Rogers has got it. First down, 14-yard carry. And they're going to go no huddle, it looks like. Jake Rogers making some hot routes to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, play action pass. And it's going to be intercepted. Southern Utah's defense gets a stand. What a play from the Southern Utah defense. I mean, absolute. Yeah, I mean, Jake Rogers, just an absolute terrible pass there. But really good play there by the Southern Utah defense. Great awareness, great play recognition, and overall an amazing play. As it's going to be EC Bucky back to pass, throws to nobody yet again. Are you kidding me right now? EC Bucky has just been absolutely awful today so far in the first quarter, with 1/4 of the game being played. Not many people in chat today, besides Dictology. Bucky cursed his team with the season recap. Maybe he has, but UCA is leading right now, so we'll see. As Ty Washington's going to get 14 yards on the carry, almost loose there. And had the block not been shedded, that would have been for 6, I think. It looked like it was heading that way. Southern Utah is going to go no huddle after showing some signs of life here. Flipping the play now, EC Bucky. One back set here for the Southern Utah offense. And it's going to be EC Bucky back to pass. Fires it quickly to the out route and sails it out of bounds. 2nd and 10 now. 1 for 8 on the day. His only completion so far being a mid-screen. And you got to be wondering if I'm Coach Martin can't really do much here actually, seeing as though Barry McCockner's opted out of the bowl game. But, maybe see what the backup can do. It's going to be a slip screen. EC Bucky sails it out of bounds. 1 for 9 now. He is just cannot depend on him right now. If I'm Coach Martin, I'm trying to get a ground game going with Ty Washington. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm attempting, at least. Guys are going to come out in 5 wide. Pretty interesting call here, and it's going to be EC Bucky. Play action, PA verticals here. He got some time, and he's going to fire it to absolutely nobody. What a terrible pass. Oh, my. And they're going to sub in. They're going to summon Barry McCockner after an absolutely awful performance by the freshman EC Bucky. I don't really know the logistics of that. I thought he was opted out, but I guess not. I guess they report coming in now actually on my desk that Coach Martin forced Barry McCockner, who was standing on the sideline watching the team play, to actually suit up and play. So now, pretty interesting development if I do say so myself. But yeah, Coach Martin forced in Barry McCockner to opt in. Opted out watching his team play, but yeah, Coach Martin made him suit up. Pretty interesting development there. Anyways, Jake Rogers making some adjustments. Play action pass, fires it deep to nobody, and it's going to be a flag. Might be intentional grounding. Or it's on offsides on the defense. 1st and 5 now for Central Arkansas. Second and 10 turned into a 1st and 5. And if I'm Coach Martin, that's just not something you need to be doing right now against this, what looks to be pretty hot UCA offense. Albeit looking a little dormant over these past few drives. And it's going to be a handoff counter to Will Smith. Gets 1 yard of the carry. 2nd and 4 now for Central Arkansas. Now it's going to be Jake Rogers making some out routes at the line of scrimmage, flapping his wings. Let's see what you got, Barry. Not Barry. Let's see what you got, Jake Rogers. Running out of time. Got to snap the ball. As it's going to be a quick pass to the corner out to the 40, 30, 44-yard reception. Devin Weingard. 1st and 10 now for the UCA Bears. And the UCA Bears are going no huddle. Play action pass now. Jake Rogers is going to run with it to the 20. Trucks a man. And there's a flag. Oh, man. Looks to be a face mask, actually. Tack on 15 yards of that. And the UCA Bears are going to get the ball in the red zone now. After 2 just absolutely electric plays off of the arm of Jake Rogers. Now it's going to be Jake Rogers making some adjustments to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass now. He's going to run with it, and he's going to get nothing. Sacked for 8 yards. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. 2nd and goal now for UCA. Now it's going to be Jake Rogers out in shotgun, making some hot routes. Play clock draining, and it's going to be a mid screen to what I believe Howell Hunter is. 5-yard reception, 3rd and goal now for Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas. Should probably start saying UCA. 3rd and goal now for UCA. Jake Rogers 9 for 13 on the day. I mean, outside of that interception, absolutely surgical performance yet again, back-to-back weeks. But anywho, 3rd and goal. Clock is draining. SUU showing their back off press look. And it's going to be a play action pass. Jake Rogers fires one to Will Thomas, gets 11 yards of the reception. I mean, what a play from Jake Rogers. Just absolutely amazing play action. Cannot have drawn that up any better. And now the UCA Bears are 10-0 up on Southern Utah. The first team out, actually. The same team that was controlling their destiny to the playoffs, mind you. Just a few weeks ago in the conference championship game against UCO. The UCA Bears are leading on that team, that very same team. If you're not on the UCA bandwagon now, I mean, when are you going to join, right? Hey, I'm getting a little too carried away. But Southern Utah, Barry McCockner now here for the bowl game. 1st and 10 now for Southern Utah. And Barry McCockner is going to scramble, gets 2 yards in the rush. 2nd and 8 now for SUU. They're going to no huddle out of shotgun wide trips halfback week. A 1-back set here for SUU. Anyway, it's going to be handoff to Ty Washington. Breaks tackle. Gets to the first down and a little bit more. Gets 17 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 now for Southern Utah. They're going to no huddle. Going to go no huddle. And if I'm Coach Martin here, I'm going to take a shot here with Barry McCockner. I mean, Heisman finalist, down 10-0. I'm going to believe in my quarterback. As it's going to be a sails out of bounds. Barry McCockner, first pass of the day. And if I'm Southern Utah, I'm really just not in panic mode yet, but really scraping the bottom of the play calling sheet, seeing what to call here against this flaming hot UCA Bears team. Barry McCockner now back to pass, fires, tries to throw to the out route, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 now, 0 for 2 on the day. Play action pass, Barry McCockner intercepted. I thought that was going to be caught by the corner out, but no. Barry McCockner 0 for 3 now on the day. This UCA defense came to play, holding one of the most explosive offenses in the entire RFCL to just nothing at halftime. What a play call from Coach Tacos there. The zone was there. Or man, I don't really know what they called there, but that was an amazing play call from the UCA Bears defense. That's going to be Jake Rogers now, back to pass. Fires it deep. I believe that is Howell Hunter to the 10, 5, touchdown UCA. No, it's not Howell Hunter, it's Terrian Fagora. Touchdown UCA, and they're going to go up 17 points on the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? I mean, what a bomb, first off, and just what a play. As Vlad Turkowicz is going to get hit pretty hard. Gets about 20 yards on the kickoff return. I believe the only pass that has been completed so far by the Southern Utah offense was a mid-screen. Real casually says Barry McCockner, although I don't know what the meaning. I know it might be based off of YouTuber's name, Barry McCockner, like the YouTuber Barry McCockner, but I don't really know the meaning behind that. I don't think I want to know. But anyway, that's the player's name. Play action pass. Barry McCockner completes his first pass of the game to Corey Walters, gets 17 yards of reception, and Southern Utah has shown some signs of life here in what was once a completely dormant offense. Going no huddle at this double flex look. Making some audibles. Play action pass now. PA inverted veer. Barry McCocker's going to throw it deep. Oh my gosh. That would have been a touchdown for Southern Utah had he actually had some deep ball accuracy, but he unfortunately does not. I mean, just a brutal, absolutely brutal play. I'm pitting myself if I'm Coach Martin. I mean, that is just demoralizing. Second and 10 now for Southern Utah. PA verticals. Barry McCockner has some time. Gonna throw it deep. Yet again, could have been a touchdown if it had been the right timing and the right accuracy, but unfortunately not. Third and 10 now for Southern Utah. And you gotta wonder if they're gonna keep taking shots deep, or what are they gonna do, man? What? Fumbling on my words here, but yeah. Barry McCockner here out in shotgun. One back set look here. Whack your pass. Throws to the corner out, and it's intercepted yet again. Wow. Barry McCockner throwing 2 interceptions on the day. Just an absolutely demoralizing performance here by both quarterbacks, E.C. Bucky and Barry McCockner. I mean, the Heisman finalist is getting absolutely shut down by the worst defense of the league. I mean, the UCA Bears came to play. As it's going to be oh my gosh. Jake Rogers is going to rip it deep, looking deep, but he gets sacked before he could. Now UCA is going to come out in what looks to be one of their Hail Mary type plays here, but that's not actually a Hail Mary. And Southern Utah is going to come out in quarter 3 deep. One interesting highlight would be Southern Utah giving up a lot of long bombs. It's going to be a long bomb, rips it deep, and it's almost intercepted. Devon Williams drops the interception, and that's going to take us into halftime. UCA leading 17-0 against the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. Let's interview Southern Utah first. Let's get them out the way, because I know UCA is absolutely ecstatic right now. Coach Martin, I mean, not a great performance by the offense. Defense held its own there, but what are you taking into halftime? What are you telling your guys down 17-0 against UCA?
Hey, we wanted to try give EC Bucky a little bit of experience, see if he was ready for the light, and obviously wasn't, and that's all right. So, we got our work cut out for us. Down 3 possessions, so we'll see what we can pull off here.
Definitely well said. Coach Viking, the defense, holding the run game pretty well, but Jake Rogers has been absolutely surgical. How do you plan on stopping him going into the second half?
Well, he cannot throw the ball if he's on his ass.
Well said. And Coach Wildman, the offense has looked pretty dormant, if you will. Neither quarterback has been able to get anything going. How do you plan on getting the quarterbacks going?
Well, got to keep trying to do what we're doing, I guess. Maybe probably run the ball more. It's hard when the quarterback can't hit the broadside of a barn. So
Well said. Well
there's
said.
trust me, there's been some pretty big barns out there for them to throw.
Yeah, 100%. And I'll see you guys at the end of the game. Best of luck to you guys
Thanks.
going forward. Exchange interviews. All right, Coach Bucky, absolutely just surgical performance by Jake Rogers. What are you saying to your guys going into halftime to keep this lead going and keep the momentum shifted?
We've had a bad season the entire time. We're 1-7. But Jake Rogers, maybe we should have played him all season. I mean, maybe I should have listened to Parzival. Because he said, listen, oh my, I'm sorry. My freaking mic is pissing me off. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I mean, Jake Rogers is surgical. He's doing amazing right now. I mean, the run game doesn't even have to work because Jake Rogers is the offense. He's playing amazing. I'm telling the team that we're playing great. Go out there and score. Go out there and score this first possession of the second half, and then we'll be feeling good for the rest of the time. I mean, I feel like we made a mistake starting Marshall Long, and Jake Rogers is truly playing like at an elite level right now. I don't really know what to say. I mean, Jake Rogers playing great, and hopefully they keep it up and going into the second half. Both their quarterbacks are stupid. I mean, that EC Bucky kid has to be the worst product I've ever seen. I'm just kidding. Come on now. But, yeah, their quarterbacks are donezo. They have 3 picks combined. EC Bucky's 1 for 10. Bear Conqueror has 2 picks. They had 2 wide open touchdowns at the end of that first half, and they just couldn't hit them. So I'm not worried about the defensive side. I'm just worried about nothing, honestly. Let's just go out there and win.
Well said. And Coach Payton, the passing game been absolutely on fire, but the running game, a little suspect. How do you plan on getting the running game going?
You don't need run game if you have Jake Rogers. And like I said earlier, Jake Rogers is the greatest president that we have ever had. And I would die on that hill.
Greatest president? Sure.
Have you not heard?
No, I haven't. Anyways, let's ask SoCat a question. Coach SoCat or Tacos, whatever your name
Yes,
is.
No, okay, actually, we fired Tacos a time ago.
Defense absolutely on fire. 3 interceptions, I believe. Absolutely shutting down for the lack of better words. The Southern Utah offense. How do you plan on carrying that forward going into the second half?
Keep playing like we're playing. And like I said at the beginning of the game, we're trying not to stink. I mean, I think those guys took that to heart. So, 0 points at half. Let's keep that up. We want to pitch the shutout.
First shutout ever.
First UCA shutout ever, yeah.
Is it actually? Would it actually be?
I don't think UCA's ever been shut out.
All right, let's lock in then.
Lock in, guys. All right, I'll see you guys. I love you too.
Marvin!
All right. UCA pretty happy. Southern Utah not so much. Well, actually, it seems to me that the morale's all right. It could be worse. This is going to be Howell Hunter breaking a few tackles, getting out to the 30, the 40, the 50. Oh, it's going to get called back. A clipping penalty, I believe. That is just brutal, man. Oh, no. They're going to get on the 25 like absolutely nothing happened. But absolutely electric return called back by a penalty. It's a cruel world out there. Cruel world. 1st and 10 now for UCA at the 25. I don't really know why it's foggy. It looks pretty foggy in the stadium, although it is an indoor stadium. I don't really know why it is. As it's going to be a quick slip screen. Jake Rogers fires it to Will Smith, and he's going to lose 1 yard of the reception. 2nd 11 now for UCA. Jake Rogers still 12 for 18 on the day. 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. Pretty decent stat line for the first half. As UCA is looking for a few plays. Total yardage, 237 for UCA and only 87 for Southern Utah. 2nd 11 now for UCA. Jake Rogers back to pass, fires it to nobody. 3rd and 11 now for UCA. Charles Johnson credited with getting the deflection there. And UCA is going to come out and shotgun spread. Play action pass. Jake Rogers fires it to the first down. Howell Hunter, 22-yard reception, 1st and 10 now for UCA, and they're going to go no huddle. What is draining the clock? Never heard of it, says Bucky. Although I'd appreciate it if he does drain the clock a little bit. 1st and 10 now for UCA. Flapping his wings, Jake Rogers is. And he's going to be waiting. Southern Utah really in uncharted waters. Not really, haven't, I think this entire season, although really not the greatest, they haven't gotten blown out. Every one of their games has been within, I believe, 1 possession. So this might break that record, or not record, that streak of just close games. Anyways, 2nd and 5 now off of the Jake Rogers quarterback wrap. Jake Rogers flapping his wings, making some audibles. Southern Utah pinching the defensive line, making a bunch of adjustments. And UCA is actually going to drain the clock. 2nd and 5, and Jake Rogers is going to be out to scramble to the 40, 30, 20. Slides. 1st and 10 now. Jake Rogers looking a little bit like Parker Howe in his Heisman season last season. If you guys, for those that did not watch, I mean, Jake Rogers is playing like prime Parker Howe right now. Prime season for Parker Howe. I mean, this offense is clicking on all cylinders. Cannot ask for a better performance. As Jake Rogers is going to make a few audibles at the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 for UCA. Read option now for Jake Rogers. Going to get 1 yard on the carry. Clock draining. 2nd and 9 now. Coming out and cluster. Pretty interesting formation. I don't think I've seen many teams use it in my days of casting, of course. Why is nobody in chat? So everybody that's watching this game right now, type something out. I'm bored. Watching this blowout, it's not exactly fun. That's going to be a pass quickly to Nick Willigby. 6-yard reception. Had a pretty quiet day. Only his first reception of the day. Back in season 4, he was one of the most reliable pass catchers in the NFL. I mean, not NFL. Did I just say NFL? RFCL. Jesus Christ. Not NFL. I don't know what's up with my mind today. 3rd and 3 for UCA. Jake Rogers making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. And Southern Utah is showing a pinched up look right now. It's going to be Jake Rogers back to pass. Quickly fires it, and it's going to be a 10-yard reception for Devin Weingard. 1st and goal now for UCA. Slayer says no. All right. I see how it is. You guys want to be all active for everyone else, but not for me. I see how it is. I'm just playing, guys. Just playing. Everyone that's watching this game right now, thank you. And do not forget to like the stream, actually. Helps the league grow. 1st and goal now for UCA. It's going to be a read option. Jake Rogers in for the touchdown. 4-yard touchdown run. 24-0. UCA leading by about 4 possessions right now. at work. Well, I hope you're enjoying this broadcast at work. Vlad Turkowicki gets 18 yards on the return. Gonna get it out to the 20-yard line for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. Normal Y flex, the what looks to be the bread and butter here for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. It's going to be a handoff to Ty Washington. Immediately stiff arms a man, but gets stopped. Absolutely will crushing play there for Southern Utah. 2nd and 15 now for SUU. Now they're going to come out and shotgun empty quads. 5 wide here with a stone cold quarterback is an interesting call to say the least. But, I mean, hey, I mess with it. Could be worse. Play action pass now. Barry McCockner is going to take it out for 2 yards on the scramble. 3rd and 13 now for Southern Utah. How the F? I mean, Jake Rogers. That's how. And SoCat calling an amazing defense. I mean, it's perfection. Perfection, as I say. 3rd and 13 now for Southern Utah. Yep. Barry McCockner back to pass. Quickly fires it to Steven Johnson. 4th and 2 now, and they're going to go no huddle. Barry McCockner making some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. And back in shotgun. Quickly throws for the first down. Steven Johnson, 12-yard reception.
Sorry about that, Dismo.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't even know you were in the call. What's up?
Yeah, I just got in. Family stuff's holding me back.
Creighton
Might
head
need
coach,
the stream.
Creighton head coach Liam in the booth now. Let me actually share my screen.
What up, fuckers? How to make an entrance?
Great entrance there. It's going to be a quick pass. Vlad Turkowicki gets 10 yards on the reception.
Jesus, as somebody who let these dumbasses score 14, this is embarrassing.
Pretty embarrassing. If I'm Southern Utah, I'm not really happy right now.
I'm
First
a
and 10
Southern
now.
Utah OC. At this point, I would be downright suicidal if I was Southern Utah. Bucky's defense has played like autism all year.
It has. But Coach SoCat, I mean, he's found something that worked here. 2nd and 10 now for Southern Utah. Why is Nismo low-key go to yet containing with just monotone? My rebuttal is that I've been awake for a long time, so. And also, I have thin walls. So, yeah.
That must suck for many reasons.
Many, many reasons, indeed. 2nd and 10 now for Southern Utah. Barry McCockner is going to come out in 5 wide. Play action pass. Is going to scramble with it, but the spy's there. Gets only 5 yards on the carry.
Barry's not CBM. Pipe down.
He has no CBM certainly. If you look at his stat line, I think he's had the worst stat line by far of the entire season.
Barry is not him.
Not really. After pulling off an absolute stinker. We'll see if he turns things around here in the 4th quarter, though. I don't think they will, if I'm being completely honest. But 3rd and 5 now is going to be a QB wrap, and the UCA Bears were on that. Loses 2 yards on the carry. 4th and 7 now for Southern Utah.
And possibly inbound corner routes because it is a passing team.
Possibly many, yeah. And they're going to go for it down in the 4th quarter. I mean, I don't really blame Coach Martin there for that. Play action pass now. Barry McCockiner is going to throw it deep to a wide open receiver.
Oh my
And he's going to
God!
get the first
Touchdown,
touchdown,
Southern
Steven
Utah.
Johnson.
I swear to God, Bucky, if you choke this game. And that throw was a duck. That was a duck.
Yeah, that was an absolute, not a great pass. He just threw it up, prayed for it, but a man was there.
And he's going to go for 2 here. I'm not sure how much I agree with this, but actually, yeah, they have to. And that. Oh shit, they got it.
And they got it. They got the 2-pointer. Hold on. As it's going to be Howell Hunter out for the return. Gets to the 40.
And he gets an excellent return, and it's probably coming back. I'm good. Probably clipping.
Yeah, it is clipping. I believe that is 2 clippings in a row now. Actually, 3 clippings in a row. My bad. The CPU is out for UCA tonight, but that doesn't really matter, seeing as they're up by 3 possessions right now. SU stole the SFA playbook. Typology, how do you know about SFA's cheesiness? I guess he's learning the ropes.
Say again.
Now.
Great,
the new
fantastic.
guy's learning the ropes.
Ooh, another TD. Can't wait to see him almost get banned for spamming cheese.
As it's going to be Jake Rogers back to pass. Quickly throws to Luke Brown, gets 4 yards on the reception, and they're going to go no huddle.
Why?
No, they're not.
I was going to say.
The animation looked like it. I was about to say, like, why are you doing that?
Them going no huddle would be dumber than John pressing against UCO rather.
In cover 3 too, but that's another time for another story.
I
mean, if you're gonna press it, it should be at least be man. Definitely not zone. You're gonna get burned if you press in zone.
Speaking of autistic defense, Lake Erie, everybody.
Not Southern Utah. UCA now. 2nd and 6. Jake Rogers out in shotgun, back to pass. Is gonna break a tackle, stiff arms a man, and loses 2 yards in the.
Dang tackled.
Yeah, gets absolutely thrown down.
That was an initial great move, but a great play call by Southern Utah's defensive coordinator. Can't believe I'm saying that, but
I can't believe it either. Pirate. That is actually RedTube Raider Diptology. He just won Coordinator of the Year, so.
Rigged voting.
We I don't know about that. We'll see though. We'll see.
I'm just here to stir up controversy. I don't really care.
That's fair enough. 3rd and 8 now for UCA. It's going to be Jake Rogers throwing quickly to Tyrion Fagora. 14-yard reception, 1st and 10 now for UCA. And why are you pausing? Why?
Yeah, chat. I was supposed to be in the booth. Got here late, some family stuff going on.
Yeah, it happens.
Just to clarify the comments, you do not need to get Caleb or Gage.
No, you do not. Not very Sigma. Well, we're doing our best here. No, it's a QB wrap. Jake Rogers.
And he gets blasted.
Blown up. Yeah, absolutely blown up. 2nd and 14 now for UCA. I mean, the clock is ticking. I wonder if you're Southern Utah when you're going to start using those timeouts. Definitely not now, but probably soon. Got to get a quick
They have plenty of time. Feasibly here, they could get a third down stop, drive down, score, because they've already shown they could score quick. And then they probably use their timeouts in that final defensive possession.
Yeah, that's the blueprint for Southern Utah
They,
for an improbable
they
comeback.
need to be very careful with their blitzes here. 'Cause one play over the middle and they're done.
Yep, and it's going to be a quick pass. The corner
Ooh,
out.
a corner.
Terrian Fagora gets
Low
30 yards of
moral.
reception.
Low moral. Space Force, where you at?
Low moral corner out. First and 10 now for UCA, and this game is quickly getting out of reach for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds.
Who'd have thunk he'd run a corner route to get the first down? That never happens.
That never happens. I've never done it. I know I haven't.
I'm surprised Central Arkansas is not going death by screen.
Me too, honestly. Every time they come out and split slot, it's 90% of the time it's a slip screen. Just something I've noticed. And are they going to get the playoff? No, they won't. No, they won't.
Not sure what that was. Part of the reason they're probably 1-7.
Yeah, not the greatest clock management there, but whatever.
Watch him throw a pick six.
I would laugh. That would actually be hilarious.
Dude, that would make my night. Then Southern Utah gets the onside.
Oh man, Will Smith loses 2 yards, gets blown up. 2nd and 17 now. We'll see if they convert on this though. Something tells me.
Oh, I forgot about that debate. Zell, who's winning?
From what I can see, I'm like half watching the debate right now. From what I can see, I'm going to bring politics in here, but I think the.
I'm not picking sides. I'm just curious.
I think Trump, maybe.
That's no surprise.
Yeah. Anyways, not to get political in here, but I am watching the debate right now. 2nd and 17 for UCA. Jake Rogers back to pass. Gets 5 yards on the reception. 3rd and 12.
Now if you're Southern Utah, now you got to get that stop. Save your timeouts, though. Do not call one yet. There's plenty of time.
100%. The viewers love Kanye for president. Definitely not. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with Kanye for president. I don't know.
Big Daddy for president.
Yeah, maybe that.
We'd have the best defense in the world.
Coach Liam for president. Heck yeah. 3rd and 12 now. UCA back in a 5-wide look. Throwing it deep.
No shot.
In diving catch. Let's see the replay on that.
Will Smith slapping his way through the secondary.
I mean, just what a play.
Keep fourth down out his mouth.
100%. And if I'm Southern Utah, I might want to start using my timeouts. We're getting into the 2-minute drill here.
At this point, you might want to let them score.
Maybe. I mean, honestly, the game's realistically over, but that's besides the point. Jake Rogers on the keeper gets 1 yard on the carry. 2nd and 9 now for UCA. And Southern Utah is going to use their first time out of the day. If I'm Coach Bucky, I'm just running the clock out. Just run it.
If I'm Coach Bucky, I'm smacking my staff around asking where this was the entire season.
Actually, to be fair, the offense has looked pretty similar last week against JSU. So I think it's just Jake Rogers, the Jake Rogers effect.
Oh, yeah, believe me, I can relate to that after a certain season.
And Will Smith's going to get absolutely clobbered in the backfield.
He gets punched back by Chris Rock.
3rd and 12 now for UCA. Southern Utah uses their second timeout. Jake Rogers, play action pass, is going to run with it, and he's going to get stopped.
He got killed.
just yeah, he just got destroyed, and it looks like they're gonna go for it. Pretty
I mean, why
interesting call
wouldn't you?
there.
You're moving it up and down the field.
That is true,
Their
but
def I mean, their defense is like those free sample guys at Sam's Club. Everybody gets a catch.
might be a little moral though. Just a little, just a little.
I mean, I mean, I'm not really surprised, but they're 1-7. Let them have this. Now, a 97-yard pick six would be absolutely hilarious, or a fumble.
That would probably make my night. 4th and 2 now for UCA. Jake Rogers back to pass is going to break like 3 tackles, but then gets sacked, absolutely clobbered. What looks to me like a run commit, but that's besides the point.
Well, Southern Utah has a slimmer of a chance to maybe have like a 2% chance they can magically get down the field.
Maybe some Macaconer magic, if you will, is needed right now.
Oh, it's that play.
As he's gonna rip it deep for 40, the 30, the 20.
Oh shit!
He's gonna break a tackle. Vlad Trukowicki.
Well, shit, well,
90-yard
this escalated.
reception. Are you kidding me? Southern Utah's longest play of the night, and they are about 1 play away from getting this thing in.
Well, this escalated quickly. And I'm going to go on a limb and say slot outs is probably incoming with a touchdown to the Texas route.
That's
and there it is.
Wise call. Nope. Out route Steven
Hey,
Johnson.
Not the worst result. Stops the clock. Why are you going no huddle? That stopped the clock.
I don't know. What happened to my voice there? I tried to yell, but I can't because I have thin walls, as I just said. So I mean, that's the closest I could get to yelling. 2nd and goal now for Southern Utah. Quick fire, Nick Anderson, touchdown, and they are just one more 2-point conversion away from getting this thing 1 possession, just 1 possession. Coach Liam,
where was this team?
Do you think there's a chance that they do you genuinely believe that there's a chance that they get this onside?
Oh, there absolutely is. You remember last year when Creighton, back when UConn popped 2 or 3 onside kicks for 2 straight weeks?
I don't really know how that happened, but hopefully Coach
anything's possible in this league. Oh,
so.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Corey
Here
Walters with the 2-point conversion, and
we got a ball game, folks.
100% due. Absolutely electric second half. Now it's going to be an onside kick. Can they get it? Bowl game hopes on the line. The Beach Bowl Classic, the first of its kind. Will they get it? I don't think they will. No.
Oh, wait.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, they got it.
Southern Utah.
What the fuck is this? What the hell is going on? Oh, my God. You've got to be shitting me.
You have got to be kidding me. If I'm Coach Bucky, I am punching myself in the face right now. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Come out in quarters right now.
There's no way.
There is no way that just happened. Quick fires the quarter out to the 50. Deontay Jenkins with the 20-yard reception.
What is this?
Coach Liam, you have the moment you got in, this game has just became 10 times better. So thank you for coming in.
Oh, no problem, guys. Oh, this could be a runner-up for Game of the Year if Southern Utah pulls this out.
I'm honestly rooting for Southern Utah. I'm honestly rooting for Southern Utah to pull this off. Barry McCockiner under center throws to the angle route. Ty Washington, and if I'm Southern Utah, why are you going knife? No huddle. Why are you going no huddle under center? Why?
And incoming corner strike.
If I'm Southern Utah.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Why is he looking at the sideline? Why is he looking at the sideline? Quick pikes in the corner route. Gets to out of bounds. Please don't go no huddle. Please don't go no huddle. Thank you. That does not look like they're gonna go no huddle.
Shout out though, whoever picked the Southern Utah uniforms for tonight.
They are pretty crisp. I will give them that. And it looks like they're gonna go 5 wide. No, they're coming out.
What the fuck are they doing? Their line is gassed.
Dude. Do they?
Just go in a regular shotgun.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. But we don't. We are not the coaches. That's just gonna be almost intercepted. Sammy
Oh.
Daniels with the deflection. If Southern Utah somehow pulls this off, if I'm saying Sammy Daniels, I am not a happy man. Coach Bucky has got to be cursing him out right now. He could have ended this game once and for all. 2nd and 10 now, and they're gonna come out and shotgun empty quads to thank the heavens.
Honestly, I would have just gone in the 5 wide tray and hit him with hitch corners.
Me too. I mean, that's a pretty high success play. And it's going to be to the out route. Please get out of bounds. Thank you.
And he does.
Corey Walters. To everyone that's watching this stream back, I'm only rooting for Southern Utah because I want chaos. So
To everybody who was watching this stream, just remember it was just 24-0 about
Yeah.
3 minutes ago.
yeah. I mean, I thought the ball game was over when Will Smith caught that wheel, but here we are. This is going to be Barry Huckner back to pass to the corner out. Oh my God! It was almost intercepted
What
by
a
Steven
catch.
Johnson.
What a
Hauls
catch.
it in. What a
catch.
What an effort. And now they're in the red zone now, looking to get a
And here
touchdown.
comes some sort of corner.
Here comes another corner. It's going to be a wide shallow cross, man in motion. Barry McCockner throws to the corner and it's a touchdown. Steven Johnson.
Southern Utah.
10-yard reception, and Bucky pulls up the surrender cobra.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is just one 2-point
You've got
conversion
to be
away.
kidding me.
The O-line is so gassed right now. If I'm UCA,
Why
I'm
are they
sending
going in the I
house.
form? Get out of I form.
Get out of I form.
Get out of I-
Doing an I form. Your offensive line is all maroon. Get out of I form right now. Get out of I form. Play action pass. Cockner throws.
Oh my God, we're going to overtime. What the
We're going
hell?
overtime.
No shot.
We're going
Oh
overtime.
my God, you got to be kidding me.
We're going to overtime. Let's go.
You've got
Let's
to be
go.
kidding me.
Oh my.
And
Liam.
breaking news, the Central Arkansas defensive coordinator has been fired.
Coach
All
Liam,
Bucky had to do was kick a field goal.
Indeed. If he kicked a field goal, this game would be over. But we don't live in that world, as it's going to be Jake Andrews with the return. Coach Liam, what are your thoughts on this game overall from the short time that you've been here?
Batshit insane.
That's definitely one word to describe it. As UCA is going to get one more shot deep until overtime interviews. Who should we go
Press
next
them, no balls.
first for overtime interviews?
Definitely Bucky. That one will be entertaining.
100%. Oh my God, he caught it.
What a catch!
Howell Hunter, and that's going to bring not one, but two warm quarterbacks going into overtime. This one is looking to be an absolute classic. Let's go to UCA.
We're going to be here for a while.
Let's go to UCA.
Oh, I didn't. It's
Coach Bucky up 24-0, but Southern
shut up, Miz.
Utah,
Oh my God.
but Southern Utah comes firing back 24 unanswered. How do you plan on what are your plan? What is your game plan for overtime?
Score, win, done. Score, win.
Okay, Coach Liam, you got anything?
So, okay, you guys are playing so well for the first 3 quarters, and in the fourth quarter, Southern Utah's offense has really had their way with you guys. What's your plan to slow them down in this overtime period to get you guys the win?
Yeah, I don't really know what happened out there. Our corners just turned into bobbleheads. You know, they're just out there running around, just getting beat deep. Let's try not to stink in the overtime. How about that?
Sounds like a plan. Nice hat, Peyton.
Try not to stink.
Thanks.
Yeah, and Coach Peyton, I got a question for you. Also, nice hat. Got to say that. Really nice hat. But Jake Rogers has, I wouldn't say cooled down, but lost a little bit of oomph. How do you plan on getting him going again?
Well, Peyton, that hat is pretty nice.
We just slowed him down, trying to like slow down the clock, honestly. And I don't think he's actually that cold. I think he's still pretty warm. He hasn't fucked up at all. We just when when we went for it on fourth down, we just really haven't had the ball since.
Yeah, true.
Definitely. And we're going to go to Southern Utah. Best of luck to you guys
All right,
going
goodbye.
forward.
Good luck,
Thank you.
boys.
That was the quickest goodbye of all time. All right. All right. Southern Utah, 24 unanswered. I mean, I don't know what to say, honestly. I'm still in shock.
Barry motherfucking Cockner.
Absolutely amazing coaching job here. Coach Martin, what do you got to say to you guys going into overtime after scoring 24 unanswered?
Boys, it's time to nut up, right? We've been in these games before. We've been in close ones, and we dropped the ball. We came back from 24-0. It's a whole new game. You just got to win. That's all it is now.
Just win. And Coach Liam, you got anything to say?
Yeah, just overall, guys. I've been in and out of the game. Just where was this the first three quarters? You guys look like a complete different team.
Well, listen. We wanted to give EC Bucky. He's the future, right? So he's going to be the starter for the next 4 seasons. We wanted to give him some experience, and also we wanted to see what we were working with. And obviously, did not start the game out well. And so we needed Barry to come out and be a leader. And I think this just showcases Barry for the next level, right? He was able to come back with basically a quarter and a half and tie it up here with a chance to win. And if that's not a leader, I don't know what is.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, good luck.
Absolutely well said.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys at the end of the game.
Thanks.
We are back here for overtime.
You got the stream up.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
But, man, what a game. This definitely goes down belated game of the year.
If I'm being honest here, Southern Utah has participated in like I don't think they've had like every Southern Utah game that I've called, which was many Southern Utah games. I don't think there's been one bad Southern Utah game, like not one.
You remember that year, 2021, when Nebraska had all those thrilling games that they would lose to like top 5 teams?
Yeah.
That's Southern Utah this year. You could stick them in the championship, and they'll still find a way to lose it heartbreakingly.
100%, and it's gonna be a quick drop
incomplete.
pass.
What a play by the corner!
Absolutely.
Although he should stop dancing. He's gotten toasted for like 400 other yards tonight.
As the quarterback is dancing, I don't really know why he is either. I mean, they've been getting torched. Talk about a unit that hasn't really been showing up, even through the Southern Utah comeback.
If I'm Southern Utah, I'm spacing out that line and sending them in, outflank those slower offensive linemen of
100%. It's going to be
Central Arkansas. Oh my God! And he gets torched again.
First down now, moving the chains. Central Arkansas is, and it's going to be if I'm Bucky, I'm calling corners.
And it's either corners or a screen.
Or a read option to Jake Rogers, but he gets nothing.
Because QB runs have just done them so well in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, haven't really. It's just going to be yet again in shotgun.
And possibly here comes that corners. It's one of the clusters, and like 3/4 of that plate sheet is corners. So it's either corners or
slants.
Something, not corners. Yeah, most definitely.
Some variation of slant outs and corners, as Jake Rogers fires it deep. Touchdown, UCA. Luke Brown getting it in.
On a corner route. Shocker, everybody.
And they're going to go for 2. UCA has came to play, and they are not playing around.
Guess we'll find out. They better get this, though. Otherwise, Bucky's going to be getting roasted.
Well, I mean, you still got a chance to stop him, but seeing how hot Barry McCockner is, I don't know if I trust that chance.
No, definitely not. And possibly slot outs. It's either a corner route, slant, or a Texas route. So they better be keeping somebody in the middle. Could be a run, but...
As it's going to be oh my gosh! Intercepted on the 2-pointer. I need a replay
Southern
on that.
Utah just
What a
needs-
catch from the corner.
Southern Utah just needs a touchdown to win it. Bucky. Bucky, you should have just kicked the field goal, dog.
I mean, we'll be asking ourselves forever now, what if Bucky just take the field goal and not con for it? The QB is getting sent to the gulag. I mean, I don't know why he threw a one-on-one ball like that, but that's besides the point.
Who said an out route was a corner route?
That was not me.
I don't know. The last route looked like a corner route to us. All I saw was a dude in the corner catching a ball.
Yeah, well said. He is fired effective immediately. Says what I assume is Caleb, since he likes saying that people are fired for fun.
T-Man, I think Bucky has 7 things to lose.
Many things to lose. 2nd and 5 now for Southern Utah. It fires it quickly. Barry
Yeah, that's
McCockiner. And they're
inside the 5.
And if I'm Coach Bucky, I don't even know what to call here as a DC. He said the TD was a corner.
I would.
Yeah, you were fired. Oh, well, Coach Liam, it's wraps.
Yeah.
It's Jover.
Well, yeah, looked like a corner route to me.
I'm removing you from staff chat. Well,
Oh,
good
well,
one.
if that's pars, I'll just go to UCO.
As it's gonna be a touchdown to the
Touchdown.
Utah. Are you kidding me? And that's gonna be
Bucky.
the game winner. Yeah.
Bucky.
That's probably
Bucky.
the game.
He choked a 24-point lead with just around 3 or so minutes to go.
I mean, Southern Utah wins the ball game.
Central Arkansas, what was that?
Coach Bucky is in absolute defeat.
What in the world was that?
I mean, we got two. I mean, this is just two different type of emotions right here. Southern Utah absolutely celebrating here. As we're good. Who should we go for first?
Let's save the best for last. Let's go to Southern Utah first.
All right.
And I think
Fair
Barry did like 200 of that in the 4th quarter.
Fair enough. All right. Coach Martin, absolutely. I mean, a masterclass, if you will. That was probably one of the best coaching jobs I've ever seen as a whole staff. So hats off to you guys. I mean, walk me through that ending there, like where you got the interception, and yeah, just walk me through that.
You know, as much frustration as that player has brought this team, number 20 there has blown some big things on defense for this team. And for him to have the game-clinching play is a really big deal. And I think that really encompasses what we're about here. You know, we never gave up on him. We never benched him. And he ends up making a play. And, you know, kudos to my coaching staff. You know, they were able to keep me calm, and I feel like we were able to keep everyone cool-headed, and we were able to prevail, and that's a huge deal. We were finally able to close out a really close game. There are a lot of emotions right now. Really proud of Viking and Wildman and what we were able to accomplish, and proud of Barry and proud of this team. You know, it was tough, but we came out swinging. We made it to the conference championship. You know, really set this team up for success here for the next couple seasons.
Cannot have said it better myself. Coach Liam, you got anything?
I'm still trying to process what I just saw happen. How is it that what do you say to your corners? I mean, they have to be the most unclutched secondary I have ever seen.
You know, man, I'm going to let Viking say something after this, but all that matters is the play that ends the game, right? You know, that classic saying that nobody remembers if you ended the season with a loss. So that's how we're going to remember the secondary is they made a clutch play there. I'll let Viking take it from there. It's his defense.
I mean, our secondary, they definitely ran the most extra sprints out of any group on the rest of this team. Um, but in the latter half of the season, they really stepped it up and they played their hearts out and they made some big plays. They made game-winning plays in several of our games. And this is just another example. And I think we have passed the expectations that were set for us, our team, the coaching staff. Yes, on paper, our team might be a 90 yada whatever overall, but I'll tell you what. Yes, we have a great offense, but if you guys have seen this defense on the field, they were hot fucking garbage the first half of the season, more than the first half of the season, and they really stepped it up. And we came out with, I would dare say we won all 4 of our games because they stepped forward and made big plays.
Absolutely. Heck,
Absolutely.
what a way to end the season, guys.
And I just got one more question out there. Not really a question, more so a statement. I mean, you guys have fought so hard, and honestly, enjoy this. Absolutely masterclass of a coaching performance there. I think one of the biggest comebacks in RFCL history, if not the biggest. So enjoy it, guys.
Appreciate it.
Are you not entertained?
Hey, and before we leave, masterclass from UCA and that coaching staff. Jake Rogers is going to be a problem next season. 417 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. I have nothing but amazing things to say to that coaching staff. They're going to be a problem next year.
Oh, 100%, 100%. And I'll see you guys next season.
Appreciate it.
See you then.
Let's go to all right. Coach
It's
Bucky,
about time.
sorry guys to keep you all waiting. Southern Utah
That's all good,
took a
bud.
while. But
Yeah.
I mean, heartbreaking loss there, but there are some positive takeaways you could take away from that. What are some of those positive takeaways, Coach Bucky?
Well, I mean, Jake Rogers had a really good game. This game is completely on me. I mean, I was trying to be funny, the UCA way, be assholes, University of Central assholes, but it came back to bite me in my ass, and they got so many things going their way. Our defense reverted back to weeks 1 through 7, so that was unfortunate. And yeah, I mean, some good takeaways. We had a really good offense. We had 472 yards of total offense. So I mean, going into next year, everything's just going to improve on offense. It's going to be great. Going into next year, our defense is going to improve heavily. I mean that just says that this league just is unpredictable. It's really just all my fault. Like, I'm taking all the blame. I literally just should have taken a field goal and we would not have been in this situation 27 to 24 games over or whatever. But, things don't go your way. You make dumb decisions and, you'll learn from it as a head coach, obviously. Bowl games don't really matter too much other than prestige in-game. So, I'll take it with a grain of salt. And guess what? That's another record in the books for UCA. We have most points allowed in the season, and now we have the biggest lead choked in RFCL history. So I feel like, we're putting records up pretty nicely this season. It's great. Totally not going to go jump off a bridge after this game.
100%. And Coach Liam, you got anything to say?
Yeah, defensively, you guys are pretty good. However, at the end, Southern Utah, their line was gas. Like, they were maroon. Was there any reasoning behind not really trying to get any pressure to force Barry into some bad throws?
We sent some pressure. He just kind of stepped around and threw it deep every time. So, I mean, there's not really much you could do. The ball kind of kicked away from us right there when we went for it, missed it. They bombed us, which was very unfortunate over man coverage. You'd hate to see that. And then they got the onside. So, like Bucky said,
Yep.
once I've been here long enough to know that once one thing goes wrong in the RFCL, it just goes way the fuck downhill fast. So, hey,
We'll learn from
Major
it.
props. Major
We'll learn from
props.
it. We got
Major
bigger
props
things
to
next
SUU,
year.
though.
When we're going 10, when we go 10-0 next year, it'll be way different. So.
Yeah, but major props to SUU. They hung in there. And,
Yeah, SU really came back. I mean, after all the trial and error they've had this season with getting cucked over and over and over, they finally got something to go their way, and that's good for Martin. But unfortunately, it had to happen to us. Now I have to talk about my shitty team once again in the video.
That's brutal. And Coach, I have just one last question here for Coach Payton. Going into next season, Jake Rogers is an absolutely elite player. I mean, I think he's one of the best returning quarterbacks in the league. I know it's just been 2 games, but he's been electric.
Yeah.
What are
He's
some
put up elite
positive, what
numbers,
are some takeaways that you could take away from this game, Peyton? Regarding
Oh,
Jake Rogers?
he passed like over 400.
417 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the only pick he had was at the start of the game. Yeah.
We're trying to run the clock down and all that. I mean, not only that, he can also run the ball. He's a true dual threat quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't put him on Cam Newton level, but he's definitely better than KJ Jefferson. And,
Does it draw
we'll see.
comparisons? This is more of a question one of you guys. Does it draw comparisons to Parker Howe in his season 4 Heisman season?
It does. I mean, we made a mistake not starting him all season. Threw him in there against Jack State. He's had some amazing numbers. Only 1 pick in between 2 games. I think he has 700 yards in 2 games, 417 in this game. He had a couple rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown against JSU, and three passing touchdowns. I think he had a rushing touchdown today as well. He had all of our rushing yards, 56 of them. So he's an elite prospect. I mean, he's going to progress well. He played really great these last 2 games. Of course, Martell is going to progress as well, but he's the future for, I guess, season 7 now, because Jake Rogers really made a statement, and he does bring type of flashes that Parker Howe has, but with a little less consistency and a lot more grit and toughness. I've seen him throw more defensive players down on the ground than Parker Howe did in his entire career in these past 2 games. I mean, this guy's a hidden gem. I can't believe I didn't start this kid all year.
Well said. And we're gonna go back to broadcasting to the booth.
Yeah.
Best.
Who the fuck Jake? Who the fuck is Jake Rogers' shirts coming in soon? I swear to God, it's happening.
Who the fuck is Jake Rogers?
Who the fuck is Jake Rogers? All right,
My president.
my president. That's my president.
All right.
Hey, before I leave, gents, Peyton, man, it was your first year. Heck of a job. You gave a lot of teams all they could handle. Just keep it up, and I can't wait to see you guys next year.
Thank you, Coach.
And
See you, bud.
hold on. I have one last question. Is something about Jake Rogers being the president? Is he still the president?
Yeah.
Presidents have their scandals. They have their things going on. Bill Clinton had the. He did not have sexual relations with that woman. And Jake Rogers, he did not choke a 24-0 lead. So it's the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys next season.
See you, dog.
Take it.
All right. Yeah. Well, that was just an
to all
amazing
coaches
game.
out there, kick the field goal.
Kick the field goal. That if you could take one takeaway from that, just kick the field goal, man. Just kick the field goal. But anyways, this is Coach Nismo, head coach of Mercer, and Coach Liam, head coach of Creighton, signing off tonight.
Take care, everybody.
And everyone watching the stream, still make sure to like and subscribe.